dark show,
Yeah,
man.
I think so.
Aren't they
The
brothers?
boys.
No,
Yeah,
they're
they're
stepbrothers.
step-
Stepbrothers. They're stepbrothers.
Like
He's
it's like Drake
adopted.
and Josh, only
They
Phineas
married,
and Ferb.
Dude, I love Drake and Josh.
It's like Drake and Josh, only one of them is
It's
a
named
pedophile.
Phineas, and the other.
Alleged. I think
It's
they
like
got off.
Yeah, one of them's a pedophile and the other one's a pedophile.
The other one's a dick for not inviting the other one to the wedding.
Yeah.
It's just like Drake and Josh,
Yeah.
except one of them's named
Like,
Phineas and the
imagine,
other's a
like,
pedophile.
all the articles that came out about Drake and Josh, they came out about Phineas and Ferb instead. Like, Phineas and Ferb are not friends in real life.
Do I have to tell you?
Tactical nuke.
God. Dude, we are going. Jimmy's Kimmel is going to steal our idea.
Oh,
James
okay.
Kimmel.
When you went
James-
to Universal Studios, you going to Jimmy Kimmel ride?
James Kimmel's gonna be like,
No,
oh,
because I thought it would make me throw up.
you gotta get a
Oh,
soundboard.
it's Jimmy Kimmel.
Is it a roller
Yeah.
coaster?
There's
No.
Jimmy
Oh,
Kimmel,
yeah.
the roller coaster is there,
Oh my god.
and you fly through all of him.
Oh my god, do you meet Guillermo?
So ride
Yeah.
flying through his
Looks
organs.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo's his
His
little,
little elf.
sidekick.
I never watched Jimmy Kimmel, so
Drunk
I
Colonel.
fucking hate Jimmy
Is
that's
a
Kimmel.
why I don't
sidekick.
watch him.
Can I say that I think he is? I think
Or
he's
is it? I
worse
think it's
than
Jimmy.
James
Is it Jimmy
Corden.
Fallon?
No, it's Jimmy Fallon.
I get
You
the
think-
two of them mixed up. I don't know. I still do.
There's
Wait,
too many
Jimmy
Jimmys in
Kimmel.
late night.
Yeah, who the hell is Jimmy
There's
Kimmel?
Jimmy
I
Kimmel.
don't know.
He's on ABC.
He's the guy with the late night show.
No, Jimmy Fallon.
I gotta
Jimmy,
look these-
Jimmy Fallon is
I gotta
on
look
the
these
Tonight
people up.
Show. James Corden.
I know James Corden.
I hate
is
James
on
Who-
a late
My mom
late
loved
show
The-
after
his
the-
Stephen Colbert.
He does the carpool karaoke thing.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes.
My mom loves that.
It is Jimmy Kimmel.
This guy.
It is. Yeah.
on the
He
ride,
just interviewed Joe Biden.
or is it Jimmy Biden?
Is that Joe Biden?
Hey, what's up? I'm Jimmy Biden, new host of
Jimmy
Wait,
Ba-
who's
new
Jimmy
host of
Fallon
the
then?
show.
Jimmy Fallon hosts the Tonight Show.
So who has the roller coaster? I thought it was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, it is Jimmy Fallon.
He's the one in New York.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy's Kimmel.
The Tonight Show has a roller coaster.
I like Conan O'Brien. Yes.
I like Conan as well. I think Conan's funny.
I like Team Coco.
I think he has red hair, probably.
I like all redhead comedians.
That
I
does
like,
Conan?
suck, actually.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite redhead comedian?
Redhead comedian, Jeff Dunham.
I was going to say Louis C.K. I like to say Louis C.K. I like Louis C.K. Hey, Louis, you know, what you did was kind of weird, but I still think you're funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
Louis,
our
I
Louis.
forgot about
This is
it.
our bonus Louis C.K. apologist.
Oh,
podcast.
Louis.
Jay Leno.
what
Oh,
the fuck
yeah.
is
I
Jay
hope-
Leno?
That guy's awesome. I
Yeah,
think he's
sure.
cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
He
I-
looks
Jay Leno?
huge. He looks like a weird face.
All I
Really
all
good
I remember
friend
about
with,
Jay Leno is there. I remember
They
there
got
was this
cars.
Mads this episode. You remember Mad when they had a TV show for Mad?
Mad
Cartoon
T-
Network.
yeah.
Mad TV?
The
The original one or the cartoon?
the Cartoon
one?
Network one I'm talking about. There was like a sketch on there where Jay Leno was like a lion tiger creature, and it was really scary. I don't know why. I was
Just scary.
really
They did a-
terrified of
They
it.
did a Scott Pilgrim one where it was like Scott Pilgrim and Seven Dwarves.
No way.
Yeah.
That is
I was
hilarious.
I like wasn't. I actually I don't even know if I wasn't allowed to watch it or if I was
I
just
think
too
back on
scared
that
to
show,
watch Mad.
I've like seen clips of that show since then. I'm like, all these like parodies are doing, like 90% of them one that like kids who watch Cartoon Network don't understand.
Yeah.
What kid knows Jay Leno?
I feel like
Scott
Mad
Pilgrim.
when at the age that I was when Mad TV like the Cartoon Network show was on, Mad to me was like basically like the danger level equivalent of sex
I watched
in a
Mad
TV
TV.
put into a
Yeah,
TV show.
after
Like when you're a
Mad
kid, it's
TV,
like,
Pilgrim
oh,
Island played.
Oh my god, it's so raunchy.
yeah, that's
Wait,
sex
did
in a TV
Was
show.
anyone here like not allowed to watch like Harry Potter?
I wasn't allowed. I was allowed to watch Harry Potter. I wasn't allowed to read them.
What?
Damn.
I don't know.
That makes
They-
no sense at all.
I just couldn't. I wasn't allowed.
Because like
to,
witches, they use books. You
The
know.
only
It-
rule I had with my
They
parents.
don't use
Like
movies.
The book itself was
That's how
a
they get to you.
sigil.
They don't get to you through movies. That's,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
That's fine. The wizards make the movies.
The only rule I had for my parents was like wasn't allowed to play GTA.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
My parents were always
just played
GTA
Saints
not
Row.
allowed.
I wasn't
didn't do-
allowed to watch R-rated movies or play M-rated games until I was the age designated by the ESRB.
Damn.
I also wasn't allowed to watch PG-13 movies until I was 13.
That sucks.
I mean, I did, but I wasn't allowed to.
What was your first R-rated movie?
My first R-rated movie, I watched it in my, you know how like those van DVD players where it's a little tiny screen.
Dude,
I watched that in my friend's van on the way to his karate lesson. I watched Terminator 2. That's the first rated R movie I ever saw.
You watch all of it?
No, we watched a chunk of it on the way there and then a chunk of it on the way back. I don't remember if I saw the whole thing.
15 minutes away from the dojo.
Yeah. It was in like a mall. It was weirdly far away. I would say I think I saw at least an hour.
I think the first
Terminator 2.
rated R movie I saw was very similar to. I also saw it in a van with like the little TV on the back seat. I was on a ski trip with my stepbrothers and their mom, and she had like a selection of like 3 DVDs. And one of them they put on, it was a movie called Good Luck Chuck. Has anyone seen that?
I'm aware of it. I've not seen
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's basically about this guy who gets like a curse planted on him where every time he has sex with a woman, they immediately after find the love of their life and get married. So
the woman does?
The woman does. So yeah, So he has women constantly lining up his door, and he fucks the shit out of them all day. He's like a dentist, but he just really uses his office to fuck. And so, yeah, he just has women come in, he fucks them, and then they leave, and then like a day later they meet their future husband.
And what would you rate this movie out of 10?
Like 1 billion. Like, I don't know. I can't even think of a number right now. The only number I can think of is 2 because there's too many boobs in this movie.
Oh my god!
What about you, Ben?
And but I just want to say too, the real I remember being like moved by this movie because he meets Jessica Alba and he like actually really falls in love with her. He doesn't just want to have sex with her, but the problem is she's horny. So, and if he fucks her, you know what's gonna happen. She's just gonna find the love of her life.
What if she's the love of his life?
Then
that's the twist.
That's the twist. They
Wow.
fuck.
Yeah, that
and it
sounds
turns
like
out
a billion out of 10er.
that Chuck is the love of her life.
That's cute.
Yeah.
What about the next time they have sex?
Yeah, what happens after that?
I don't know.
She keep meeting dudes.
I don't.
Yeah, do you find another love of your life if you have sex with them again?
What about you, Ben?
I honestly have been trying to think about the first R-rated movie I saw. I think it was. I don't like remember what movie it was. I'm pretty sure it was one that I watched, like with my family when I was really young. It was a movie that probably shouldn't have been rated R. I think. I don't know. I'm just making hypotheticals up, you know. I'm lying. I'm just lying right now.
Get
I'm
Smart
actually
wasn't
just,
rated R.
honestly, I'm just trying to.
I think it was.
I don't have an
PG-13.
answer. I'm just
All the
trying to
big Get
make
Smart
stuff
kids.
up
Oh,
right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, was it Get Smart?
No, I just said it wasn't.
Well, no, but was Get Smart rated R?
No, it was PG-13.
Ah, okay, then it wasn't Get Smart, but it,
I remember because there was a part in the movie that made me laugh, and I always replay it. It was their one fuck, and it was he was driving in a car and so like in a farmland, and then the farmland lady flipped off Steve Carell.
Fuck you.
Get Smart was a very funny movie.
You know, I kind of similar vein story. This is a friend of mine's story. He and a friend decided to go to a movie theater, and his parents were way more strict about like the rated R PG-13 stuff. They were like no PG-13 period, no rated T games until you're 13.
So was it you?
It was not me. You're
saying so they're more strict than your parents.
Yeah, I was allowed to play like rated T games, and I was but he and his friend decided to go to the movies, and they wanted to see Get Smart, and the other kids' parents were like, okay, you know, we'll buy the tickets for you. And the other kids, my friend went to the other kid's parents and he's like, my mom doesn't let me see PG-13 movies. And the other kid's parents were like, oh, no, we asked her and she said it was okay. She said it was fine. And he was like, wow, really? That's amazing. He has like super strict Catholic parents that never let him do anything. But secondhand, he finds out that he's allowed to go see Get Smart with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway. And they go see the movie. He loves it. He has a great time. He's like, wow, Get Smart. This has got to be one of my favorite movies ever. And then he goes home, and he's like, Mom, thank you so much for letting me go see Get Smart. I loved it. It was a hilarious movie. I was laughing my absolute I was laughing my little 12-year-old butt off.
I thought you were gonna say I was laughing my little Catholic butt off.
I was laughing my little. I think it was yeah. And he
laughing my little Jesus piece off.
Yeah. And his mom like erupts.
Oh,
she's
no.
like, what?
God damn it!
You went and saw Get Smart? And he's like, yeah, you said it was okay. And she's like, I said no such motherfucking thing. And
the poor kid, he didn't know any
and
better.
he goes like, she said, you're my mom's friend, or my friend's mom. She said you said it was okay. And then after that, he was not allowed to hang out with that friend anymore, period. Because the mom's then was like, I don't want you going to that house anymore. You might end up seeing Get Smart too.
Dangerous
You might end up seeing the TV show it's based off of.
Dude,
yeah.
as a little kid, my neighbor didn't want me to come over anymore because I threw a paper airplane in his eye.
Deserved, bro. You shouldn't have done that
making
shit.
paper airplanes in his basement, and I threw this one, it was like a perfect shot across the basement, and it just
I'd be fucking scarred
glided.
too.
It was moving so
now?
slow, it just glided super slowly across the basement. And he looked up right at the perfect time, and it just nailed him right in the
Surprised they
eye.
didn't,
And he
scar
just
you.
screamed.
I always see you building paper airplanes.
Now you know why.
Yeah, Cade.
Well,
Make
how
a
come
paper
I've never
airplane
se-
for us right now.
I remember there was a
I've seen him
day.
build them in class before.
You are always just making paper airplanes.
There
you
was a
little
day
weirdo.
in class where we
You
were
little nerd.
Everyone in class was making paper airplanes. Everyone was making paper airplanes, and Cade, he was just sitting in the corner. He was dejected.
He was just sitting there.
Yeah, we were like,
He was
"Hey,
just
come
sitting
on,
there
come on,
mumbling.
join the fun, join the fun, Cade."
Inaudibly mumbling, I won't build another weapon. I won't build another weapon.
I won't do it. I won't.
I morally object.
That's why Cade never graduated.
I'm not a cog
then-
in the machine of war.
And then at the end of the movie, he learns to build he builds a paper airplane in order to save the day at the last minute.
I'm like talking like with my finger to my ear. And no, General, I won't build. I won't do it.
No, Commander!
Do it.
Sorry, that was just my dad.
Just unpacking my paper airplane trauma.
It's 50 Shades Darker.
What did you think it said?
50 Shades Fred.
50 Shades Fred.
Well, no, that's a different one.
There's an ad for 50 Shades
That's what I
Darker
think
on
it
my
was.
Roku television.
Yeah, no, there's
and-
three
There's
three
one called
50
50
Shades.
Shades Fred.
I've watched all of them. I actually haven't. I
I've
only
read
watched
the
the
book.
first one, but
You what?
50 Shades.
I can't believe that
50
movie
Shades
made
of
people,
Grey, 50
that
Shades
movie
Darker.
made women get
50
so
Shades Fred.
Fred.
That book made people get so ungodly horny, and I don't
bro,
know
people
why.
were in heat watching that movie.
So, both of my TVs are Roku TVs, and if you don't know how that works, it's Roku TVs are like you can get a massive 4K HD TV for like $200 to
$6,
$350, but the TV comes with ads all
Sounds
over it.
awful.
And these are the ads where it's
Granted,
like
My TV has that.
when it idles, it gives you the option to press play and immediately load
I would do
50
that.
Shades 3.
I wouldn't.
I've done it twice now.
Immediate
This TV
access to 50 Shades Freed.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is actually all.
Wait, is that
that's
Stark Tower?
that's the
That's
Seattle.
fucking
It
Avengers
is.
Tower,
That's
dude.
the Seattle Needle. That's the Empire.
What the fuck?
Oh! Oh my god, what the fuck?
But I'm freaking.
Oh God, that's the TV is making that.
Oh,
Jesus
the road
Christ.
I'm fucking mad.
Dude, is Slenderman about to show
Dude,
up? Dude?
literally-
Whoa.
I'm scared.
Whoa.
Dude, this got real, man. That was scary, man.
I thought.
Oh my
I thought it was
God.
coming from upstairs. That was scary. I think it was just.
I thought it was like-
I think the Wi-Fi or the I have
it's
a
connect-
fucked up HDMI
Wait, so
cable.
what
know-
happens if you don't connect it to Wi-Fi? Does it just not work?
No, it works. I can.
So you don't get
disconnect.
ads then, right?
Yeah, you just turn your TV on airplane mode.
I guess I wouldn't, but I mean, I need to connect to Wi-Fi for like
God's at the
Netflix.
turning a TV to airplane mode so you can bring it on an airplane.
Like,
I just realized there's Titanic in Roku.
sad.
In Roku.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
You
Isn't
got a
it?
live
I think it'd be
Titanic
funny if they
spotting.
put the Twin Towers in
It's
here.
kind of fun. Okay,
Christ, Ben.
so
they have the
the
new
way-
World
Ben,
Trade
I'd stop
Center.
that
the way
conversation.
people talk about the way people like treat the Titanic is like it really feels like most people don't know that it actually happened.
Yeah, you gotta wait
people
100 years for
People
9/11.
act that it just. Well, people treat it like it was just a joke. Like it's like oh, like
Yeah.
I forget who was telling. It might have been one of you guys telling me about this, but there was like someone was doing like a coloring. It was like
That
a
was
coloring
Luke.
book. Was it Luke? Was it
Yeah,
you?
it was
Yeah,
me.
it
and
was
you.
you, yeah.
We were talking
You
about
and I
that.
were talking about that. You said there was something about like a coloring book you did, right?
Yeah. Okay. So
Or some information.
yeah,
thing.
it was the 100th anniversary of the Titanic, which is like a weird thing to celebrate, first of all. But like a museum in our town was doing like a 100th anniversary thing.
Yeah, the Henry Ford, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it was an interesting exhibit. I went with my mom, and I genuinely don't remember anything in the exhibit because afterwards, as you left the Titanic exhibit, which obviously had like, graphic, depictions of.
It wasn't really graphic though. I also went to the.
Well,
I'll talk to my experience after.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you walk away with an understanding that like
Like,
tons of
yeah.
people died
Contradict.
horribly,
Yeah,
like
contradict.
drowning in freezing
Yeah.
water. And as you leave, there's a gift shop, a Titanic themed gift shop, which is an insane thing.
Yeah, in 100 years we're gonna have a 9/11 gift shop.
Yeah, imagine.
They already have one.
Imagine, yeah, like 100 years from now, imagine going to a 9/11 exhibit and walking out into a 9/11 gift shop where there's like
A coloring book and a Lego
Rocky
set.
the 9/11 bear.
Yeah, you just like
and
time travel 100 years in the future, and there's just a dude wearing a shirt that says like, "I survived the Sandy Hook universal experience."
like fucking seriously, there's this gift shop. They're like, here's like Snowy the Titanic bear, and I'm like, is this for a child to snuggle with? Like like
Yeah.
in celebration of
they have a plush of like
The boat.
a
Yeah,
plush of a ripped up boat.
yeah, and like. I'm like who the fuck is this for? And then like the crowning jewel of the whole thing, like me and my mom are like roaming around this like gift shop like baffled, and we find like sitting near the counter a Titanic coloring book,
Oh my god.
and and we're like, what the hell? And we start like flipping through it, and early on it's like drawings of like the complete Titanic, like where you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. like coloring in like the Titanic like in its prime.
Yeah.
But then as you keep flipping, the boat starts sinking,
Oh no.
and there's one in particular of a guy. It's the boiler room of the Titanic, and there's a guy screaming as like the door shuts on him. He's about to drown and like boil. He's about to die in boiling like
water,
furnace water. Like just like a screaming Irishman.
What color would you pick?
And you're supposed to like color this in, and I'm like, who is this for? Is a toddler supposed to color this in?
Yeah, that's so weird. What the fuck?
It was like a weird exhibit. The part Luke glossed over real quick, and I want to kind of like you're saying. I think Ben said this like a minute ago. Like, would they do this at a 9/11 exhibit in 100 years? The whole plot line of this exhibit was you get a card of a person that was actually on the ship, and you walk through the ship, and obviously like, it starts to like break down and stuff, and at the end of it you find out if you die or live.
I literally don't even remember that.
That was like the whole premise of
cool.
It was a cool idea. Now apply that to like 9/11 or something.
Yeah, like
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get
disaster,
you enter the 9/11 museum.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
a card with like a company and a floor on it, and then you find out. At the
Oh,
end.
sweet! I got the Warner Brothers store on the first floor.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
We're like apparently one James Cameron one.
That's what
good
that's
James
what I'm
Cameron
saying.
movie
They
away
did
from
one. It starred
9/11
Mark
that
A
Wahlberg.
one.
Titanic level
Like-
9/11 movie.
Yeah, where it's like, oh god.
Didn't
like,
Mark Wahlberg do a 9/11 movie like a few years ago?
No,
was like-
no. Mark Wahlberg made a statement
just
that
made
if
a
he was on the
statement.
plane, he would have made a difference.
Shut the fuck up.
He did. That's what he
Did he?
Yeah, that was actually what I'm talking about. He's saying if he was on the plane
Oh
that hit
yeah,
the whatever, it would have been
Nicolas
different.
Cage did a 9/11 movie.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
he did.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg did the BP oil spill.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who was supposed to be on the 9/11 plane?
Yeah, I do.
Mark Wahlberg.
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth
MacFarlane.
Seth
And
MacFarlane. Why
there's
did
another guy too.
Sometimes I feel like people just be making that
Dude,
shit up,
the
bro.
one of
Like,
the so you know the
Like
plane
fake
that didn't
clout,
hit the
free
building?
clout.
yeah.
That
there's a
crashed
story
right in front of
about
my
that.
aunt's house.
Really?
Yeah, it like crashed on a lake, and she lived on the other side of the lake.
Damn.
I don't know. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
There
so
is.
is she in the movie? Dude, my dad showed me that movie at a critically young age, and it scarred the
That
fuck
happened to
out
me
of
with
Wait, what
Armageddon.
fucking Flight 95 or whatever it's called.
Oh sure.
It's about the 9/11 plane that got overtaken by civilians, and then they couldn't get a hold of. They couldn't. It's hard to just keep it together when I'm talking about it.
Oh, man.
They
man.
crashed the plane. Yeah.
So I had a similar experience at my neighbors across
See
the
it in a
street,
coloring book.
and they showed me an actual event that happened. It was Armageddon, and we were watching, and he goes over to me and goes, "This will happen in your lifetime."
Oh my god.
That fucking scarred me, dude. I'm
This
dude,
will
you're
happen
gonna
in
hit
your
my
lifetime.
house, dude. It was scary.
Like it sounds like he was planning
Yeah,
it. Like,
it's like-
he's like,
I promise. you.
I will make this happen.
Look, kid, I like you. So I'm telling you now, it's gonna happen very soon.
Can I do a controversial statement? Disney Plus shows fucking suck.
Yeah, they are
yeah,
awful.
that's not controversial at all.
I feel
that's
like it
not
is. I
controversial.
like
in the slightest, I
Mandalorian
don't think.
season 1,
Yeah,
and I
Yeah, it
hate
was good.
everything else pretty much.
I think I agree with
the
you.
yeah I
Loki was decent.
Loki's like
Loki
the
was
second
alright.
best one. And it's like
WandaVision
a-
was good for a second. I think the first
It was
few
fun for the
episodes I
first
liked.
episode.
I've
But
really.
those are the first 3 shows.
And aren't they making another season of Loki? It's gonna suck
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, you know
just
why?
suck.
Because they canonically made his character bisexual.
That's
That's
It's
why.
Pride Month,
That's-
Pete.
That's why.
It's fucking Pride
Season
Month.
2 is gonna
Save
be
that for next month.
Season-
My
Yeah,
low
wait
key.
until
Yeah,
July.
wait until the rainbows come down, dude. Jesus.
There's still a rainbow on my Starbucks.
Come
No,
on,
but
man.
you
Microsoft still got the
can't-
Pride logo up.
You can't
You
make
be
jokes
saying
like that.
Yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I think
Next
Disney-
month,
Disney
we
Plus is
start
really
getting homophobic.
No one. No one's talking about Miss Marvel. So
I'm not.
Is that out?
I'm not
I've
gonna
heard.
watch
I've
that,
heard
bro.
Miss Marvel is just like actually a kids show.
There's
Yeah,
only-
I think it's like
There's
It's
one
like
person I
it is
know that-
for
10-year-olds.
children.
There's one. I'm not gonna name names. There's one person I know who watched that show or is watching it.
Is
and
it
they,
out?
Yeah, and they have my Dragon Ball Kakarot game still. So
It's very. You know who you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know who you are. I know who it is.
because you have Pete's Kakarot game and you're watching Miss Marvel.
That's two very specific things.
You know.
Is it Cody?
no.
Cody, you motherfucker, dude.
Give him his game back.
Give him his game back and
Cody.
stop watching that piece of shit show, Captain
Is it
Ball.
really a kid show?
Yeah, I've heard it's like actually a kids show.
I feel like genuinely that's an excuse they made up after the fact.
Well,
because it
yeah,
was
that's.
hard
Well, she
to
doesn't
find.
have the right powers. She has different powers.
I don't know. Honestly, I just think Disney was so bad at doing TV shows.
They do suck.
I just
dude.
think they're so bad at it.
Why is Mandalorian?
That's
why
not
is
true. I actually
Mandalorian
love
getting
House of Mouse.
This House of Mouse.
You don't watch House of Mouse sounds like a World War II
oh,
like
dude, you guys. I'm for context. I'm like 3 years older than you guys. But House of Mouse was a cartoon on Disney Channel, and it was sick.
Oh well,
For context,
I
Disney
was-
Channel's good.
Okay, so
Disney
can I tell
Channel's
you
You're talking
something
about the
good.
Mickey House Club Mouse?
Mickey Mouse, Club
Not
Mouse.
that all.
Luke, okay, I never watched a Disney Channel as a kid because that to me Disney Channel was for babies. So I watched
Oh my
Cartoon Network all the
Dude,
time.
I did
my
kind of
God.
feel the same
so
way. I
missed.
missed
I
out.
never have seen an episode of like Phineas and Ferb. I've never seen.
That shit was fire.
Well, you missed out, man. Phineas and Ferb was
Gravity
awesome.
Falls?
Perry the Platypus.
I watched Cartoon Network. I'm a big boy. I watched Johnny Test and Sonic X.
Dude,
Johnny
yeah, I know.
Test.
I'm a big. It's my pussy. I can do what I want.
Yeah,
I'm a
straight
big
up.
girl. I got and
Straight up.
Preach it, dude.
anytime I'd flip to Disney Channel, I'd just be like, "Gape," and just go to like Cartoon Network.
I'd see that. I'd see one frame of the Sweet Life on deck.
Yeah.
Frame perfect switch.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was awesome. It got a little out of hand when they started doing Sweet Life
When
on
they
Deck.
started getting a
And
little
it
mischievous.
Definitely got out of hand when they did Sweet Life in Space. That was a little too much.
What the fuck?
They did
that?
okay, they did iCarly in space.
They
Well,
did.
I know,
Yeah.
like
What?
that was
iCarly
that was one episode they
It
did
was like a
iCarly in
special
Space.
episode.
They did an entire season of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on basically like the Starship
No,
Enterprise.
they
on the
didn't.
cruise.
No,
on
Yes,
the
they
cruise.
did.
No, they didn't.
They
What?
They literally
Talking
did.
about the Sweet Life on deck?
No, that was the second show they did. They did a third one though.
No, they
You're
didn't.
such a fucking liar.
No, I'm
This
Anyway.
is like Mandela effect. You're like
Okay, so come back to my conversation. Have you guys been to the
yeah, the Starship Tipton. Oh wait,
I've
no, it
I've-
was just an episode.
What the fuck?
That's so lame. What? That would have
I
been
didn't
way
think
cooler.
Cyborg.
The Starship Tipton.
Was that a season? A whole season?
No,
it was
it
one
was just an
episode.
episode. But
Been gaslighting.
dude, they like, what happened? They like,
Ben. It's because Ben watched it 21 times. So he thought it was,
I watched it each time it got better. So it
Ben
felt like
would
I was
watch
watching
it
a
each
new
time you would
episode.
watch it, you would start at a different part in the show as a fucking new
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, I wish.
I wish I could be on the Starship Tipton.
So is Tipton like the hotel? Because they live
Yeah,
in a
it's
hotel,
the
right?
Yeah, it's the
Tipton.
Tipton Hotel. It's like a parody of the Hilton.
Isn't it
So are
like
they
the
like-
fucking
Why do they
USS
live in?
Tipton?
Why do they
after
live
that?
in a?
Yeah,
Ho-
yeah.
Why do they live in a hotel?
Because their mom is a hotel
Their
singer.
mom's she's like
she's
broke.
she's a performer
Yeah,
in the
she's
hotel
like,
bar.
She works as a maid in the hotel, and then global warming gets really bad, and the hotel falls over sideways.
Zach and Cody look on from the distance. This is the finale of the show. And
The hotel falls over, and they're like, "Well, I
I
guess
guess
it's a
we're the
boat
sweet
now."
life on Tipton.
So why did they go on a boat? Because they went to the second season's on a boat, right?
Yeah, they win like a cruise, right? It's like a yearly.
Yeah,
the
Mr. Mosby
hotel-
ran out of money. The hotel had to shut down.
So he bought a cruise.
And so as a last ditch effort, he bought a ship that was highly defected
Mhm.
and had no safety checks, and then held everyone at gunpoint and forced them to.
You will
I
work
remember,
for me.
no running in my lobby. And he's got.
Remember as a kid, there was a show called Brain Surge.
Oh,
Was that the show where he
that
has,
show made
like,
me
got
so
hit by
mad.
a
People were
train?
so stupid
That
on
was
that
out
show,
of Jimmy's
dude.
head. Brain Surge was a show where I would destroy it to show. You go on a roller coaster
I would go
and you
beast on
answer
this
trivia
show, dude.
questions.
Oh, I
wait.
do
And that was my
remember
favorite
this.
show as a kid, and I can't find any episodes online.
I totally
So
remember
if you have
Wait, Brain Splooge, wasn't that the one where they had to do the thing at the
They'd
end?
jump
where
on
they,
the tile.
Yeah.
Is that it? And then they'd go down the cum slide at the
no,
end.
there's Brain Surge and Brain Siege or something.
There's like
Pete,
Isn't it like
I
brain
remember
fart?
exactly what you're
I
talking
love
about.
that show because you would do challenges and be like, "Hey, eat this cheeseburger and elephant ear in under 2 minutes, and we'll give you $100."
Oh my
And
God.
then you have to ride this
Oh, yeah,
ride
yeah.
10 times. Just how throwing
Yeah,
up.
yeah, they were
and
like
no
just-
one could do it because
Yeah,
It was Hot
and this
Ones
host,
before Hot Ones.
dude, this guy was a little devious
Yeah,
menace,
he was.
dude.
I do remember Brain Surge. I hated fucking Brain Surge.
What was the show you were talking about?
I think it's Brain Siege.
Brain.
I don't remember
What was
the name
Brain
of the show.
Siege?
I 100%
They
remember
would just
that.
throw
They
up
were like,
on
we're gonna
TV.
interview, we're gonna like
Cartoon.
interview or quiz somebody on a roller coaster, but beforehand we're gonna like make them sick with like the worst. That like we're gonna force them
Yeah.
to eat like the worst food.
Here's the Brain Surge cum slide.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I don't remember.
Brain Rush.
Brain Rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brain Surge was. Yeah, we're thinking of
Yes.
different
There's
shows.
one
Brain
season.
That kid's
Surge,
like,
there was a cum
it was like
slide.
$100 for every question answered
He
correctly.
gives you like it's like his money. He gives it
Great
to
show.
you. It was a good show.
One of the best of all time. Better than Obi-Wan.
I need to go watch that episode.
Better than Obi-Wan mid-Nobi.
I don't even know like what could Disney do to make Star Wars cool. Like
They need to just kill it. They need to just throw it in the trash and be like,
the
all right,
only
Star
good
Wars
Star
is
Wars
done.
show in my
It's simple.
eyes they
We
did
kill
was season
Obi-Wan.
7 of the Clone Wars. I like season 7.
I think I love the Clone Wars, man. That's not like a
I like most of
controversial
the episodes.
opinion.
Then there was an episode that followed two twin sisters for like 2 episodes. Those episodes fucking suck.
I
Everything
actually
else was
like
cool.
those ones.
Oh, you're wrong. And then the Bad Batch was
Shouldn't have said that, Ben.
Shouldn't have said that.
Shouldn't have said that.
Spoke, buddy.
I like the animated shows.
I've never watched any of the animated shows. I'm afraid.
You're an
I'm not
animator.
gonna-
You should watch them.
I'm not gonna watch every animated show.
Can we do an episode where we just watch a random Family Guy episode?
What?
I guess.
I don't
What are we
know.
supposed to do? Discuss the
Family Guy watch
episode?
party.
I don't know.
Family Guy Brian Dies watch party.
We watch
Well,
the
is
same
Family
episode
Guy
over and
eventually-
over again.
I feel like
Yo.
do people like Family? I don't like Family Guy. Really?
I mean, clearly some people like
well, you're
it.
not a Family Guy.
I like American Dad.
Yeah, that's more
I
what you
think
are. You're an
every
American
show
Dad.
is gonna have good jokes if you keep it on long enough.
I beg to
But
differ.
I'm not gonna watch Family
Have you seen
Guy.
Phineas and Ferb?
Dude,
Fuck yeah, dude! That is a great
dude,
show.
you seriously, you seriously trying to start beef with a Ferber right now?
A Phineite.
There's 104 ways to fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, Henry's a platypus sauce.
Henry.
Henry. Dude,
There's no way you think his name is Henry.
Henry the
I
Platypus.
know you know his name is Perry, dude. Don't even front
Okay,
with me right
so
now.
I said Henry because I thought his name was Harry's a platypus. Thought it was
What?
Harry.
Well, Harry's
Harry the
pretty
Platypus.
close.
Harry's
I would,
close.
I wouldn't
What's
fault you
the
for
evil
Harry.
scientist's name?
I know this one because the guy
Dr.
always pops on my fucking
Doofenshmirtz,
TikTok
bro.
feed doing the voice like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I know Dr. Doofenshmirtz's name because his daughter.
Oh my
Oh
That dude
my
has a kid?
Yeah, dude.
How?
She's what?
How? With
He is a
who?
kid. With Ferb's mom.
Really?
I don't know.
Ferb's mom is dead in the show.
No,
Is
no.
she-
Ferb's mom is actually dead.
Really?
least a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Nondescript Video.
And our TikTok.
And our TikTok and our Twitter,
We have a TikTok,
Nondescript
right?
Video
Attention.
Club.
The following
I
video
think, I
totally
don't
kicked
know.
ass.
Okay, we were
If
trying
you
to
liked
figure
it
that out
and or have a
earlier,
large
and we assumed
penis,
you
please
knew.
click the like button below.
I
Prove your
forgot.
cock size.
think
We'll
I have
figure
a
that out
TikTok.
later.
Leave 1 like for every inch your cock.
So
Ass.
yeah, I can. I'll be leaving a 1.
And
one
remember,
like.
4 is a lot. 4 is more than most people actually need.
Keep that in mind. Not a lot of people know that.
I mean, 6 is just overkill, really. I mean, no one.
Yeah, I
why
would say
you
to
need
it-
6?
If you are leaving more than 6 likes, you're a fucking hater, and
You're
you're
a
not.
liar,
Yeah,
right?
first
Yeah,
of all, you're
yeah,
a liar.
no,
but
no one. I don't actually care about. Once it's over 4, I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of downhill from there, honestly. I don't
Erect
know.
or soft?
So leave 12
Erect,
likes.
obviously.
Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, rate 5 stars, follow,
Share this video,
hit
leave
the
a-
bell
leave a
for
video response.
notification.
Yeah. Hit the bell. We'll do a TBH and a follow for
Fucking
follow.
Yeah, Revine for Revine.
Sub for sub.
Yeah, guys, keep subbing until you see us in this year's YouTube where you want.